Well, another film is coming to the Isle of Man, and I'm joined with us now is the director Lily, who's in the UK. Although you've been on the Isle of Man, Lily, I know you've been casting this film, and you're almost there. We'll come to that in a moment. But to start with, it's quite a radical film, I think. It's a period piece, and the Isle of Man is very central to this. So you can explain, please.
Right, so I came up with the project in August when I first came to the Isle of Man. I went to visit my friend Harry, who is now working on the film as cinematographer. And basically, we have these third-year university projects that we have to pitch. And I thought I'd pitch a project set on the Isle of Man about homosexuality and how it was illegal until the 1990s there.
How did you come across this idea?
So basically the heart of the story about coming of age and coming out, etc., is quite close to my heart, and it's something that I've always found really important. And I thought as well, the landscape really inspired me, the landscape of the Isle of Man. So it kind of just came naturally. It started as a coming of age story, then I added the homosexuality issue. So yeah, kind of built as it went, and then with my writer as well, we kind of just built the story together.
Well, you've been crowdfunding, and I see from what I looked at, you've hit your target already, but I'm sure you probably want more money. But I mean, it's quite impressive to actually get a budget for a film like this.
Yeah, no, it's great. So basically, the university only allows us to have £3,000 maximum for our project. So they give us £500, then we have to fund £2,500 ourselves. So it's actually quite tricky to go all the way from York to the Isle of Man with just £3,000 for a whole crew, which is why we're sourcing actors directly on the islands, because obviously we want to exploit local actors, but also because we think it's important to have local people, but it's also because we generally just don't have the money to get actors to the island.
Fine. Well, I know Liam Rice, you've cast him, and he's well known from Channel 4 and all his vlogging that he does.
Yeah, he's great. We came across him. It was, I think, someone who gave us his Instagram account, and we thought he'd be great. So we met up earlier this week, and he was just brilliant. So that's fantastic for us.
But what we might be able to help with today is you're still looking to cast, as you said, one of the actors. So what are you looking for?
So we are looking for a 19 to 20-year-old man. If you're a bit older, that's fine, but we're looking for a young actor to play the part of Eddie, who is the main character's best friend in the story, and he's actually the love interest, but obviously because it's set in the 70s, Eddie does not quite have the same opinions on homosexuality as his best friend, so he's a bit more he's quite bigoted in his opinions, because obviously that's just the way he was raised. But he's a very important part of the story. He's quite a confident young man, and he's about to go to university in England, so that's a big step for him as well. He's kind of dreading leaving his island, which he's never left before. And yeah, so we're trying to find the perfect fit for Liam in terms of Eddie, because he's a very important character to me. Because I've known people who were Eddie before as well, and I think he's a very important character as well in the story.
If people are interested, how will they get hold of you?
So you can message us if you're interested in the part, you can message us on Facebook directly at our page is called Before You Go, and the handle is Before You Go 2019. Or you can message us on Instagram as well, and I do believe we have an email address, but I can't quite remember it. I'm really sorry.
That's all right.
But
that'll do.
Just Facebook would be the easiest way, probably.
Yeah. Tell me, this film, where is it a calling card for you? To get into the media, or will it see some showing somewhere eventually? What's your plans?
Yeah, so we're really hoping to get it out there once it's finished. So we want to submit it to the Isle of Man Film Festival, of course, because it just makes sense. And then there's also the RTS Student Awards that we'd like to enter. And in York, there's 2 other film festivals as well. There's one directly in the uni, in our department, which is the Luma Film Festival. And there's the Aesthetica Film Festival in November as well. So we're going to try and submit the film to all of those and then see where it goes. Hopefully it goes well.
When are you actually shooting this film?
We're shooting exactly a month, so it's from the 4th of February until the 11th, so it's going to be over a week.
Outside? It's going to be cold.
Yeah, pretty much all the scenes are outside,
Right.
so we'll have to wrap up really warm. But yeah, so that's also why we needed a lot of money, is to get like hand warmers and loads of coffee and stuff like that to help the crew and the cast.